Welcome back, guys. The last time we left off, I was went to get some more lives, and it doesn't say it here. It doesn't say on the screen for some reason, but I have about 22 lives. I went through that ostrich bonus stage a couple more times. That's probably the easiest way to get more lives. And honestly, it's highly recommended that you do get those bonus lives before going on to a brand new zone, just because you can't immediately save your progress into a new zone, so you want to be able to have a lot of tries. You know, you want to be able to get to the next save person. You want to have enough lives to be able to die a few times until you can get to the next save person. Otherwise, you're kind of SOL. But it's not really that hard to do in this game, and a little forethought can get you there. Now, this is the first hard boss that I actually remember. The other bosses weren't really... you know, the little wombat wasn't very difficult, and the vulture head wasn't very difficult either. But this one I remember being difficult, and so it might take me a few tries to actually beat this one. This is not nearly the walk in the park like the other two have been so far. So the game is slowly getting more difficult. So let's go ahead and try it. Let's see what's going on here. So he turns red and you can't hurt him. Oh, crap. And he starts moving faster too. Oh, wow. He turns right after me. Yeah, and he starts moving faster too. So he starts getting really difficult. He starts getting really fast. Well, he was definitely harder in my memory than he was in person, though he definitely gave me more of a challenge than the other two, who, you know, he actually got Donkey Kong from me. Yeah, that's, I remember that being more difficult. It was definitely more difficult than the previous two, but I was able to do it. That was my first time trying it. And he didn't really cause me that much problem at all. So, nothing like that minecart challenge did. Oh man, that minecart was tough. Anyway, let's keep going into the Gorilla Glacier. This is one of the more memorable worlds, and I remember this world being, like, spending a lot of time trying to figure out how to do this world. I remember it being quite difficult, but we'll go ahead and see how it is. So I think what you have to do here... Yeah. We'll get a frog if we do it right. Yeah, I seem to remember the ice world being among the more difficult ones. Well, I meant to do the far left one. Oops. Oh well. Not that important, really. Oops. Not far enough. And I do believe you do slide on here a little bit. The only green bee in this game, I think. Yeah, and the snowstorm start. What? I was definitely on top of him. It's very tricky. Yeah, so I went and got 22 lives just so I would have some opportunities to try for this frog again. I'll be more careful this time. Let's get the Pepe. think it's this one again. Yeah. And they're pretty generous with lives in these stages. Like having that right there, like, you know, you're gonna get 3 or 4. I almost got it that time. Now we know this dude is around here somewhere. That stupid claptrap. Whoa. There he is. And he can go right up that steep thing. He's got like ice cleats or something. Oops. I was watching another Let's Play person, one that I like a lot, Kakoskia. And sometimes I like to turn on Let's Plays. I only really watch them if there's like it's a game with a strong story. Otherwise, I like to let's see. Otherwise, I like to I more like just as the background noise while I'm like reading something else or something like that. But you know, because you don't really have to pay attention to most of these things very like too much. Even the storied ones aren't really, it's not like they're that important. But anyway, he was playing this thing like Power Bomber or something. Seems like there should be something over. Whoa! Yeah, he can hurt that guy. Oh, get more bananas. I kind of like how they did these graphics too. I mean, this is kind of cool how it turns into like a whole snowstorm. Like it turns from normal to like a snowstorm and the background mountain goes away, you can't see it. Oh shit, should I try to get Rambo? I think I'm gonna skip that actually. That's a death waiting to happen. See, the barrel puzzles are getting more difficult. Anyway, he was playing this thing like Power Bomber, and they had a space Native American, that's what he called him. And which was true, like in the game, it's like this sort of slightly dark complected guy, and he's got like little battle paint on or something. Oh crap. Oops. He's got like battle paint on or something like that, like these 2 lines on his face, and he's like the long hair. He's a space Native American. And he was like, well, you gotta, you know, does that make any sense? There's gonna, like, why would there be a space Native American? Like, that doesn't make any sense. And I mean, like, oh crap. See, I'm too busy talking about it. You know, I suppose, like, Star Trek kind of did that, and it kind of made sense. Like, Chakotay kind of made sense a little bit. But this was just like a really bad video game rendition of something similar. If Chakotay... Oh, God, I did it again because I'm talking. Chakotay was much better done as far as that is concerned. Like the space Native American on Star... I mean, it's still a little gimmicky, I'm gonna be honest, but that's what Star Trek is. I don't know. But he was just like complaining that they had that, and he's right. It didn't really make sense. I don't think this was supposed to be anyone from Earth. You know what I mean? Like I don't. I mean, they were people. Oh crap! They were people. You know, but there's no indication they're actually from Earth or anything like that. A lot of times when there's that kind of stuff, that's kind of like they'll add in this, they'll force in this diversity for no reason. Like you're talking about, 1500 and in England or something like that, and you got to add like a black guy. Well, there weren't black guys. Why are you adding a black guy into this historical set drama? It doesn't make any sense, except for they're just retarded. I mean, if we were going back to something in Africa or whatever, 2,000 years ago in sub-Saharan Africa, I wouldn't expect there to be any white people, and I wouldn't be offended by there not being any. So, but anyway, I just found that really funny. He was very annoyed that they had this space Native American. Well, and the other thing too is it's Japanese, so I don't think, like, it was very, very Japanese game, you know what I mean? So I don't think political correctness or anything like that was a major influence of it at all. I'm gonna be really honest. I think they just wanted to add that character in there because of, I mean, look at all the other weird shit Japanese culture puts into their stuff. Alright, hold on. Oh, this bee's moving really fast. Crap. Now, that's kind of hard when they're circling all the way around. So yeah, he was like kind of annoyed because it didn't make sense, and I agree it didn't make sense. But I think in that case, at least, this power bomber, it had virtually nothing to do with, I guess I could get that. Oh man, saved by the... saved by the, saved by the, I'm not really sure what the best way to do this one is. That bee was so gonna kill me. Oh. That bee was definitely gonna kill me if I hadn't actually gotten 3 right there. That one's moving really fast, actually. These guys come back, don't they? Yeah. Oh. Getting really nervous there. Ugh. I didn't mean to do that, but that worked out really luckily. Oh! Oops. That was, unexpected. I seem to sort of remember something like that, but I didn't actually remember that very well. Yeah, but he was really annoyed by the forcefully inserted space Native American. Not that the other characters aren't any better, though. Wait for this guy to come up here, I guess. Oh. Huh. I think you have to spell out Kong. Hey, there we go. But I don't think it was done because of PC or diversity or anything like that. I think they just wanted to add that. I mean, like, look at Dragon Ball Z. I don't know if you ever saw that, but they had that Mr. Popo dude, right? And he was basically like a stereotype. It was the black. Oh, you stupid. Having a a lot of trouble getting that. There we go. Oh, yeah. Don't like those guys. I think I need to go over here. Whoa. I guess you could jump up and get that banana. Claptrap. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I think it was funny, but it, you know, I can, you know, I mean, that is kind of annoying when the writers write in things for ideological reasons. Come on, jump! When people write in things for ideological reasons, it is kind of annoying. Do I have to start from the beginning here? Oh, I do. Well, I can get another life, I suppose. They are quite generous with these lives, really. Oh, I guess not this time. Well, I guess I could have waited for him, but it's okay. Stupid armadillo. Yeah, oh. I hate those armadillos. Welcome back, Donkey Kong. So yeah, I mean, it is kind of really annoying when they add this kind of stuff, and there's... Oh, stupid fucker. It is kind of annoying when they add that stuff just for ideological reasons, when it doesn't make any sense, or... It's... Having a lot of trouble with that section right there. And I'm having a lot of trouble with those stupid armadillos. Oh, I missed that one. Yeah, that's kind of boring anyway. I don't want to... Whatever, I'm just going to run past him. You know what I should have done is I should have saved that for the armadillo. Here he comes. See, Donkey Kong can kill him in one hit, but Diddy Kong can't. Diddy Kong has to bounce off him once first. Oh, this is the part that's been giving me a lot of trouble. No, just the next one. So this one goes down. Oh, you can go down a little bit. I didn't realize that. You can actually move against it a little bit. Well, at least I got the midpoint. You can actually move against the rope a little bit. I didn't realize that. It's slow, but you can do it. Alright, there's a dumb claptrap here coming for me. Oh, yeah. Hey, there you go. Some secrets there. Oh man, 2 claptraps in a row. Trick E. Crap! 2 claptraps in a row. claptrap here trying to cause trouble. Nope, not this time. If you push down... Oh, I slid off. Alright, claptrap. So it is annoying when they add this stupid crap. It's like... Who decide, you know, most of the time when you play a game, you just want to do it for entertainment purposes. You don't want to hear about, you know, Jimmy wants to become a woman and shit like that. I mean, you know, I feel for people who are mentally disturbed, sure, but I don't want to. They're such a small minority, like, it's not, there's no reason to put that kind of shit into, like, a mass market product. You know? I think these SJWs, they win more enemies than friends with that kind of shit. Because people who would otherwise not even really want to think about it at all instead start getting really annoyed because they can't get a moment's break from it. It's like, you have to think about our perverted, distorted, you know, mentally disturbed mental illnesses, and we're not going to let you just, like, not think about it. It's like, well... It's like most people don't want to have anything to do with anything like that. What? Oh! Well, at least I'll get Diddy Kong back. So, you know, people react, you know what I mean? They, whereas they would have no opinion before, you know, all of a sudden they see that kind of, well, I guess I'm not going to get that one. They just get annoyed and they're like, oh my god, I'm talking too much here. They just, they get annoyed, you know, and they'll just disagree with you just for the sake of spite. They wouldn't have cared at all, you know. Been impartial and not care, but because you had to get on their ass. Oh, that pisses me off. Because you had to. But because you had to get on their ass about it. I mean, I know there's lots of people who are like that. It's like, as soon you know, they don't really care until you start bitching and moaning at them, and then all of a sudden they're gonna do exactly the opposite of whatever it is you're bitching and moaning about it, just because. Quit your bitching. Alright, I need to remember to hold down. Oh! I slid off again. That is really annoying. They gotta watch that ice. Really tricky level. Really tricky. They aren't messing around with this level. Aren't messing around with this level. It's a very serious level. Here comes the claptrap. Ah! Oop, better go down a little bit. I'm sort of losing my grip on the controller, actually. There we go. Alright, none of that. Oh, this one goes down, so I need to hold up before I jump onto this one. What's going on here? I don't know. I guess I could just fall down and see. Oh! Should I try it? is the answer to that one. It's probably a bonus or something up there. Yeah, next time I'm just not even going to bother with that crap. That's nonsense right there. This video's almost over. I missed it that time. Here comes Claptrap 1. Here's Claptrap 2. If you go over there really slowly, you can prevent the second one from immediately spawning. So that's the way you want to do that one. Okay, be careful. Alright, hold up. I don't even want to bother with that. That's just nonsense. I'm good. Whatever's over there ain't worth it. Oh! Tricky. Ooh, almost lost at that time. Alright, come on. Oh, this is a pain. Oh, this sucks. I'm like losing my grip here. Sorry, I had to move my grip here. So anyway, you start annoying people with these things that have nothing to do with them, and they don't want it to have anything to do with them. Oh, this is almost not even worth it. Fuck it, I don't care. So, anyway, hey, we did it, guys. I think I'm gonna call that quits for now. But yeah, I mean, I think, you know, after a while, normal people just, they don't care about these sort of things, and, you know, there's something to be said for just living your life, you know? Living your life and not, you know... I shouldn't have to know about, to disagree or agree with anybody's mental illness. That's not for me to know about or deal with, so I don't want people... I don't know, no one likes a lecture, you know, so it's my bit of wisdom for today. Alright, I'll talk to you later. Thanks for listening. Bye.